Beloved soul, if you are hearing these words right now, know this is no coincidence. Heaven itself has aligned your steps to bring you this urgent message. At this very moment, Archangel Michael stands beside you, his sword gleaming, his presence commanding. The hour is grave. Tomorrow, at exactly 9:31 p.m., something critical will unfold. A moment that can change everything. God's voice echoes through the heavens. This is your final warning. Your last chance to prepare, to awaken, to step into the protection offered. Do not look away. Do not delay. This message is your lifeline. A divine call carved into the fabric of time. Can you feel the wind stirring? The flicker of light just beyond your sight? It is heaven's hand reaching out. A sacred invitation to rise. Your spirit has been chosen for this moment. Open your heart. Open this message now. And receive the guidance only Archangel Michael can deliver. Right now, this very moment, the heavens are in motion. A powerful shift stirs the spiritual realms. Unseen by most, but not by you. A mighty wind sweeps across the skies, carrying whispers of an urgent message. The sound of scrolls unrolling in the divine chord echoes, their ancient seals breaking with a thunderous crack. Angelic hosts prepare for battle, their armor gleaming with celestial fire, their eyes fixed on the unfolding events about to touch your life. Archangel Michael, the great protector, stands ready. His sword, radiant and fierce, awaits the moment to strike. He is the guardian between you and the looming danger. Tomorrow, at 9:31 p.m., a critical event will occur. Something unexpected, something dangerous. That could change your path forever. This is no ordinary warning. This is a divine alert sent from the very heart of heaven. Do not dismiss it as fear or coincidence. Every second ticking toward that hour is charged with meaning. The air feels heavy, as if the very atmosphere bends toward destiny. Light flickers softly around you, and a subtle vibration hums beneath your feet. The celestial forces are converging. The spiritual battle lines are drawn. Darkness seeks to confuse, to distract, to pull you away. But light fights fiercely, breaking through shadows with unwavering strength. This message is your lifeline, your shield against the chaos coming. Imagine a golden scroll, illuminated by pure light, descending slowly into your hands. On it, the divine words that can guide you safely through the storm ahead. The wind carries the scent of ancient incense, a reminder that you are under sacred protection. Angels hover just beyond sight, ready to intervene at your call. But their power requires your awareness, your readiness to receive and act. This is why ignoring this message is not an option. To do so risks closing the door on salvation, on divine intervention. The danger is real. A shadow moving swiftly toward you, silent but fierce. Your only hope lies in listening, in opening your heart fully to the guidance offered. Archangel Michael's presence is not distant. It surrounds you now, guarding, preparing, standing firm. You are part of a larger plan, a sacred design woven by God's own hand. The urgency in this message is the heartbeat of heaven itself. Feel it pulsing through your soul. A call to prepare, to awaken, to stand strong. Time is slipping away. Every breath brings you closer to the appointed hour. Look for signs, the sudden breeze that chills your skin. The flicker of light where shadows once were. The soft whisper of a name carried on the wind. These are confirmations, proof that heaven is near. Do not ignore them. This moment demands your full attention. The choice is yours, to heed this final warning. To act with faith and courage. Or to turn away and face what may come unprepared. Know this, Archangel Michael fights for you. He will not abandon his charge. But your cooperation matters. Open your spirit fully. Prepare your heart. The battle is real. The stakes are eternal. Tomorrow at 9:31 p.m. Your destiny calls. Will you answer? You have walked a long and winding road. Days filled with uncertainty. Nights shadowed by doubt and fear. Your heart has carried burdens heavy and deep. Losses that seemed too great to bear. Moments when the light flickered and nearly faded. But know this, every moment of waiting, every trial you endured, was never in vain. The divine has been preparing you. Even when it felt like nothing was happening. Each challenge, each delay, was a sacred part of your journey. It was a divine shaping. A refining fire that strengthens the soul. Archangel Michael understands your pain. He sees the tears you have wiped away. The nights you have spent searching for hope. You are not forgotten. This waiting has been a sacred preparation. The quiet moments, the unanswered prayers, were steps on a holy path. One that leads to awakening. To readiness for what is coming. Your spirit has been tested. Not to break, but to build resilience. In the silence, strength was growing inside you. Like a seed buried deep beneath winter's frost. You were hidden from sight. But never from the care of heaven. The storms of life tried to bend you. But they could not break you. Each struggle was a lesson. Each hardship a preparation. The divine was crafting a warrior in you. Now, the waiting draws to a close. The moment to act approaches swiftly. Archangel Michael's presence grows nearer. His sword gleams brighter. Ready to shield and defend. You stand at the cusp of transformation. Look back for a moment. See how far you have come. The battles you fought, seen and unseen, were all part of the preparation. The losses you mourned, the delays you endured, they were not punishments. They were sacred shaping. You were being readied for a task far greater than you realize. Now is the time to gather your strength. Prepare your mind, body, and spirit. Clear away doubt. Let go of fear. Open your heart fully to what is coming. Archangel Michael walks with you. You are not alone in this. The divine has set this moment in motion. And it carries the power to change everything. Your waiting was never wasted. It was the calm before the divine storm. This preparation has made you ready. Now, step forward with courage. The time to rise is near. Heaven waits to pour blessings upon you. But only if you stand ready to receive them. Trust in the path that brought you here. Trust in the strength growing within. The days ahead will demand all that you are. And all that you are becoming. But remember, you have been shaped by heaven itself. You are stronger than the storms you have faced. The waiting was the divine forge. And now your spirit shines like tempered steel. Prepare yourself. For tomorrow at 9:31 p.m. a moment of reckoning comes. And with it, a chance for new beginnings. Open your heart. Open your spirit. And stand ready to meet the blessing and the warning. The gift wrapped in light. And the call to guard your soul. This is your sacred season. The waiting ends. The divine unfolding begins. In this season of waiting, you might have felt lost. As if your prayers were echoing into an empty void. But even in silence, the divine is working quietly behind the scenes. Every moment of patience you've practiced has built a spiritual muscle. Strengthening your faith, sharpening your intuition. This is the calm before the storm. A sacred pause where your soul is being equipped. With wisdom, courage, and grace. Remember, the longest nights often bring the brightest dawns. Your current struggle is like the winter before spring. A necessary phase to prepare you for the blossoming ahead. Archangel Michael watches over you constantly. Shielding you from unseen attacks. Guarding the fragile spaces within your heart. He understands the weight of your burdens. The fear, the confusion, the loneliness. But he also knows the power that lies dormant inside you. Waiting to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of hardship. You have been quietly gathering the pieces of your strength. Even if you didn't realize it. The divine hand has been carefully arranging your steps. Leading you through challenges designed to make you whole. Making you ready for the battle and blessing that await. The waiting has also been a time of purification. Shedding old fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs. This process is often painful. But it cleanses the soul and prepares it for higher truths. Look inward now and see how much you have grown. How your spirit has expanded beyond what you thought possible. You are no longer the person who first began this journey. You have been transformed by trials, tempered by hope. This transformation is essential. Because what is coming will demand your full spiritual armor. It will require courage you never knew you had. Faith that stretches beyond sight. And a heart open enough to receive divine protection and miracles. As you prepare for tomorrow's event, remember to nurture your inner peace. Meditate, pray, and stay grounded in the present moment. This will strengthen your connection to Archangel Michael's protection. Your readiness is both spiritual and practical. Packing your bags is not only physical, but also a metaphor for preparing your mind and soul. Gather your strength. Focus on hope. Stand firm in your belief that you are divinely guarded. The time of waiting is ending. A new chapter is about to begin. One written by the hands of heaven itself. You are ready for this. You have been prepared. Now, rise with courage and faith. What approaches you now is wrapped in divine light. A sacred gift carried on the breath of angels. It is not always easy to recognize. For blessings often arrive cloaked in mystery. Whispered softly through signs and symbols only the soul can decode. This revelation is a miracle in motion. An answer to prayers you may have forgotten you even sent. Imagine a soft glow. Radiating warmth and peace. Hovering just beyond the veil that separates seen from unseen. You may feel it as a gentle touch on your shoulder. Or a sudden rush of calm in the midst of chaos. This is Archangel Michael's way of delivering hope. Wrapped in light. Carried on wings of divine protection. The blessing coming to you is unique. Personal to your journey. Tailored by heaven itself to meet your deepest needs. It might come as clarity in confusion. A sudden understanding that shifts your perspective. Or a door opening where once there was only a wall. Perhaps it is a warning hidden within the blessing. A divine nudge to steer your path away from danger. To prepare your heart and mind for what lies ahead. Feel the suspense building. the sacred anticipation rising in your spirit. The air itself seems charged with promise, as if the very fabric of reality is bending to make way for this divine intervention. Archangel Michael stands as a sentinel, his radiant sword casting away shadows, guarding this precious gift until you are ready to receive it. The arrival of this blessing is not a distant event. It is near, almost within reach. Look closely for signs. A flicker of light in the corner of your eye. A soft whisper carried on the breeze. A symbol that suddenly catches your attention. These are the messengers of heaven, heralding the revelation meant for you. Do not rush to define it. Allow the mystery to unfold naturally. Trust that the divine timing is perfect, even if it feels slow to your human heart. This revelation may come wrapped in challenges, testing your faith and resolve. But these trials only serve to deepen the blessing's power. Know that what is approaching carries the potential to transform your life. Relationships, opportunities, and even your sense of purpose may shift dramatically. It is a sacred invitation to step into a new chapter filled with divine light and protection. Archangel Michael's presence ensures that you will not face this alone. He moves ahead of you, clearing the path, cutting through the darkness with his mighty sword. Prepare yourself to receive this blessing fully, with an open heart, a clear mind, and unwavering faith. The sacred moment is nearly here. Do not shy away from it. Lean into the light. Embrace the revelation waiting to change everything. Your journey is about to be blessed in ways you never imagined. Heaven's hand is reaching out. Will you take it? The unfolding blessing carries whispers of hope that echo through your spirit like a soft song only your soul can hear. It is delicate, yet powerful. A quiet force poised to break through the walls you may have built around your heart. This light is not just a gift, but a revelation, a moment of divine truth that promises to open doors you never thought possible. It will touch areas of your life that have long been dormant, awakening potentials that have waited patiently beneath the surface. As this revelation draws near, you might notice subtle shifts in your surroundings. Small coincidences, fleeting moments of clarity, or unexpected feelings of peace. These are signs from the heavenly realm, gentle confirmations that the blessing is preparing to enter your life. Feel how this divine presence wraps around you like a protective mantle, shielding you from doubts and fears that try to hold you back. Archangel Michael's watchful gaze ensures that no shadow can dim the light about to break forth. The power of this blessing is transformative. It has the strength to heal old wounds, restore broken dreams, and realign your path with your highest purpose. But its arrival requires your readiness, a willingness to embrace change, and trust in the unknown. Do not fear the unfolding mystery. Instead, welcome it as a sacred invitation to grow beyond limitations and step fully into the destiny crafted uniquely for you by divine hands. Remember, this revelation is not just for you alone. It is a ripple in the vast ocean of existence, a blessing whose impact will spread far beyond what you can currently see or understand. Archangel Michael's role is crucial here. His protective light surrounds the blessing like an unbreakable shield, keeping it safe from any forces that might try to hinder its delivery. This ensures that when the time is right, the revelation will arrive intact, ready to work its miracles in your life. So remain vigilant and open. Pay attention to the quiet moments, the subtle signs, and the feelings that rise from deep within. These are the whispers of heaven, preparing you to receive. Archangel Michael stands as the great guardian, his presence a shield of radiant light. He watches over the blessing, the revelation soon to unfold in your life. Darkness lurks, seeking to cast doubt and distraction, to shake your faith and cloud your vision. But Michael's sword cuts through the shadows, a blazing fire that never dims. The forces of fear and confusion attempt to whisper lies, tempting you to ignore the signs, to turn away from the path set by heaven. Do not listen to these deceivers. Stay alert. Keep your spirit sharp, your heart steady. This is a sacred battle, one that rages silently all around you. Archangel Michael's shield is not just for protection, but also a warning beacon. It calls you to vigilance, to spiritual awareness. You must guard your mind against doubt, your emotions against despair. Darkness tries to sneak in through the cracks, through worries, fears, and unanswered questions. But your armor is strong. Your faith is your fortress. Remember, this gift, the blessing, is fragile. It needs your care, your trust, your readiness. Like a precious flame, it must be protected from winds of skepticism and fear. Archangel Michael stands watch, his wings spread wide, encircling you in divine protection. Feel his presence around you, a constant reminder that you are not alone. Even when the night seems darkest, his light shines bright, cutting through the gloom with clarity and strength. The enemy may try to plant seeds of doubt, whispers that say you are unworthy, that the warning is false, that the blessing will never come. These are lies meant to weaken your resolve. Hold fast to your faith. Hold fast to the truth whispered in your soul. Archangel Michael's vigilance is fierce. He battles the unseen forces so you can stand firm. But your role is just as important. To remain awake, aware, and ready. Do not let distractions pull you away. Do not let fear silence the voice of heaven within you. This shield of protection surrounds you now, but you must walk within it consciously. Align your thoughts with hope. Fill your heart with courage. Prepare to receive the gift safely, to carry the blessing without damage or doubt. This moment is a test, one that will reveal the strength of your spirit. But know this: you are stronger than you realize. Archangel Michael stands with you, his sword and shield ready to defend your soul. Walk boldly into the light of this blessing. Guard it fiercely with faith and love. Because what is coming is sacred, and it needs you to be its faithful keeper. Beloved soul, this moment is more than a warning. It is a turning point. A ripple begins here, spreading through your life like gentle waves on a vast ocean. Relationships that once felt strained may begin to heal and blossom. Opportunities that seemed lost suddenly reappear, shining with new promise. Your health, your finances, your very spirit, all stand on the edge of transformation. What feels like an ending is, in truth, a new beginning. The trials you faced, the darkness you endured, have prepared you for this shift. The light pouring through Archangel Michael's sword is illuminating a path of renewal. You will find strength where there was weakness, hope where there was despair, and clarity where there was confusion. This is the miracle unfolding. Not always loud or obvious, but deep and powerful. A gentle awakening that moves quietly but surely, changing you from the inside out. Beloved, if these words stir something deep within your soul today, if you feel the call to be part of this divine movement, you may tap the red heart super thanks below. Your act of love becomes a seed of light, carried by Archangel Michael's wings, touching lives beyond what you can see. It is your sacred role to help spread this light, to be a beacon for others in the coming days. Transformation does not happen by chance. It happens because you choose to stand in faith, because you open your heart, and let heaven's power flow through you. So prepare yourself, not just for what is coming tomorrow, but for the new life ready to emerge. This moment is a divine invitation to move beyond your circumstances, to rise above fear and limitation. Feel the energy shifting in the air, a vibration of hope, healing, and renewal. Archangel Michael's light will guide you through, breaking chains, opening doors, and leading you into blessings once thought impossible. Your life is ready to change, but it requires your openness, your courage, your trust. Stand tall in this sacred moment. Know that you are not alone. The transformation has begun, and it is as real as the breath you take. The signs of what is coming are subtle, whispers woven into your daily life, soft nudges from the unseen realm. You may feel a sudden peace, a calm that settles over your heart when storms rage around you. It could be the gentle scent of rain on a dry day, a fragrance that carries messages from heaven. Look closely for flickers of light, small sparks that dance just beyond your sight, glimmers that remind you of Archangel Michael's presence. Perhaps you will hear a song, a melody carried on the breeze, touching your spirit with a message only you understand. These signs are heaven's way of preparing you, of softening your soul for what is about to unfold. A sudden conversation may come, a word from a stranger, a phrase in a book, or a message in a dream that strikes you deeply, unlocking a new understanding. Your intuition will sharpen. You may find yourself drawn to places or people without knowing why, guided by an unseen hand. The subtle signs are everywhere. A flash of color, a pattern repeated, a moment of déjà vu. They are the threads of a divine tapestry, woven carefully to guide you. Do not dismiss these moments. They are confirmations, proof that heaven is near. Archangel Michael watches closely, sending these signs to prepare you. These gentle nudges invite you to open your eyes, to awaken from spiritual slumber, and to step fully into your role in the unfolding divine plan. You may also feel a stirring in your body, a warmth in your chest, a tingling in your hands, or a sudden surge of energy. These sensations signal the activation of spiritual protection and power. They are the divine handshake between you and the heavenly realm. Pay attention to your dreams. They may carry messages wrapped in symbols, guiding you toward understanding and readiness. Dreams may show you scenes of light and shadow, battle and peace, warning and hope. Record these dreams. They are part of the celestial communication. Sometimes, signs come through nature. A bird's unexpected call, the sudden blooming of a flower, or the gentle fall of a feather. These are reminders that you are connected, woven into the fabric of all creation. Heaven speaks in a language of signs and symbols, and it calls you to be alert. The signs of arrival are both personal and universal. You may see them mirrored in the lives of others. Shared experiences, collective awakenings. This is the gathering of the faithful, the coming together of those who hear the call. As the appointed hour approaches, these signs will grow stronger, more frequent. The air will hum with anticipation. Light will seem brighter, shadows sharper. The spiritual veil will thin, making the unseen more visible. Archangel Michael's presence will become undeniable, a steady drumbeat in your heart. The signs are your map, your guide through the unfolding mystery. They prepare you to receive the blessing and warning, to recognize the divine moments when they arrive. Remain watchful. Remain open. Your eyes, your ears, and your heart are the gateways to heaven's messages. Do not ignore the small miracles. They are proof that the divine is near, ready to move in your life. Trust in these signs. They carry the power to awaken, protect, and guide you. The arrival is imminent, and you are not alone. These signs are gentle but persistent, like a whisper that grows louder with each passing moment. They invite you to step out of doubt, to stand firmly in faith, and to prepare your heart for the divine unveiling. Sometimes, a sudden sense of clarity breaks through confusion. A moment where everything aligns perfectly, and you feel connected to a higher purpose. This is the work of Archangel Michael, guiding you gently but insistently toward awakening. Trust these moments, even if they feel fleeting or strange. They are proof that the spiritual realm is reaching out, touching your life in ways seen and unseen. Remember, the smallest sign can carry the greatest meaning. So watch closely. Listen carefully. Open your heart wide. The arrival is near, and heaven's messengers are making their presence known. The heavens are stirring. A sacred courtroom opens beyond the veil, where scrolls of destiny unfold, and angels stand as witnesses. Feel the weight of this moment, thick with divine purpose, charged with sacred urgency. The air hums with the sound of celestial voices, chanting praises, calling forth justice, declaring mercy. Scrolls, ancient and shimmering, begin to unroll with a slow, deliberate grace. Their words burn with light. Messages sealed since the dawn of time, now ready to be revealed to you. Archangel Michael moves among the hosts, his presence radiant and commanding. He raises his sword high, its blade flashing like lightning, a beacon cutting through the darkness. You are not a bystander in this holy assembly. You are at the center of this divine drama, the subject of prayers, the focus of heavenly intent. Every sigh of the wind, every flicker of light around you, echoes the unfolding spiritual battle. The intensity rises, like a wave swelling before it crashes on shore. Your soul feels the tension, the push and pull of forces unseen, a dance between hope and fear, light and shadow. Angels dispatched on sacred missions carry messages and blessings. Some bring warnings, others deliver comfort and peace. You can almost hear their footsteps, soft but resolute, echoing through the corridors of eternity. The heavens are watching, holding their breath, waiting for your response. This moment is not distant or abstract. It is immediate. It calls you to awaken, to rise beyond doubt and hesitation, to step fully into your spiritual power. Your heart races, not from fear, but from the electric pulse of destiny. You are chosen for this time. The scrolls that open above you are inscribed with your name, your purpose, your sacred path. The angels' wings shimmer with light, casting radiant shadows that dance like flames. You are enveloped in a cocoon of divine energy, safe yet energized, protected yet called forward. The tension builds, like the silence before a thunderclap. Every breath you take is part of this cosmic rhythm. Feel the sacred urgency, a call that cannot be ignored. This is the hour of reckoning, the moment when heaven's plan moves from promise to action. The emotional weight presses in, a mixture of awe, hope, and trembling anticipation. You stand at the edge of transformation, poised to cross into a new reality. Your soul is ready to receive the truth, to accept the gift, to embrace the call. Archangel Michael's voice echoes, clear and unwavering, a command and a comfort all at once. Stand firm. Prepare your heart. The time has come. The heavens burst with radiant light, flooding the spiritual realm with divine power. The air thickens with the scent of incense and sacred oils, symbols of purification and blessing. You feel a rush of energy, a holy fire igniting your spirit, clearing away the last remnants of doubt. The emotional build reaches its peak, a crescendo of divine love and power. In this sacred moment, you are not alone. Heaven and earth meet, and your spirit stands between them, ready to walk the path laid out before you. The scrolls close slowly, their messages now fully delivered. But the echoes remain, vibrations of hope, strength, and promise. This is not an end, but a beginning. A sacred charge to live boldly, to walk in faith, to trust in the unseen hand guiding you. This sacred charge is a call to live boldly, to rise each day with the courage to face the unseen, to trust the path even when it is shadowed in mystery. Know that every step you take now resonates beyond your understanding, rippling through the fabric of time and space. The divine light flooding your spirit is not merely illumination, but transformation, a refining fire that burns away the old, making way for the new. Feel it warming your heart, igniting a fierce determination, a quiet strength that cannot be shaken. Your soul begins to glow, radiating the power of faith, hope, and divine protection. You are becoming a beacon, a living testament to the power of heaven's grace. And with this transformation comes responsibility. Archangel Michael calls you not just to receive, but to stand guard, to be vigilant over the blessing entrusted to you. The spiritual battle is real. Darkness will seek to steal the light, to sow confusion and fear. But you are armed with truth, your armor forged in the fires of patience and faith. You carry the sword of hope, wielded by Archangel Michael himself, cutting through every shadow. Remember, this moment is sacred, a threshold between what was and what is yet to come. Step across it with reverence and courage. Feel the strength of countless angels surrounding you, their wings beating in unison, lifting you into the fullness of your divine destiny. Breathe deeply the sacred air, thick with the scent of promise and power. Let this energy fill you, fortify you, and propel you forward. The emotional crescendo you feel now is the heartbeat of heaven itself, a divine symphony calling you home. Hold fast to this moment, for it will carry you through the challenges ahead. And as the light settles within, know this is only the beginning. Your journey is just unfolding, guided by Archangel Michael, protected by heaven, and fueled by your unwavering faith. The time is not coming. It has come. The appointed hour stands before you, unfolding like a dawn that breaks the longest night. Destiny aligns itself with divine precision, each moment falling into place, as if orchestrated by the hands of heaven. You can feel it. A shift in the air, a movement in the unseen currents that guide your soul. No longer is this future distant or vague. It is here, now, ready to transform everything. This moment carries the weight of eternity, a sacred junction where past and future meet, where your faith and courage are called into action. The appointed time is not an accident. It is the fulfillment of promises whispered in prayer, the answer to the longings of your heart. The clocks have stopped ticking, for time itself bends to this divine moment. Everything converges. The forces of light and darkness, the prayers of the faithful, the watchful eyes of angels. You stand at the center of this cosmic turning point, chosen to witness, to embrace, to act. The divine plan moves forward, not with hesitation, but with unstoppable momentum. This hour is charged with sacred urgency, a call to awaken from spiritual slumber, to rise with unwavering faith. You are no longer waiting. You are stepping into the purpose for which you were created. Feel the power rising within, a fire kindled by divine hands, ready to ignite your soul's true potential. Your heart beats in sync with heaven's rhythm, steady, strong, unyielding. The appointed time demands clarity, a focus that cuts through distraction and doubt. It asks you to shed the burdens that weigh you down, to cast aside fear, and to walk boldly into the light. This moment is a doorway, open wide before you, inviting you to step through. With courage and trust, know that you are supported, surrounded by angels, guided by Archangel Michael's sword. The path is lit, though shadows may linger at its edges. Do not hesitate. Move forward with purpose, for the appointed time waits for no one. Your destiny calls. Answer it now. The heavens rejoice at your courage, celebrating the step you take toward your divine calling. No longer is the time distant or uncertain. It is present, palpable, alive. Embrace it fully, for what begins here will echo through eternity. This is your moment. The appointed time has come. The appointed time does not wait for hesitation. It demands your full presence, your unwavering commitment. The moments leading to now were crafted with care. Each trial, each prayer, each silent tear, all paving the way for this sacred hour. You are being called to rise above old fears, to step beyond the limits of doubt and uncertainty. The veil between the earthly and the divine grows thin, allowing the power of heaven to pour into your life. This is the moment when the promises of old turn into tangible blessings, when the seeds planted long ago finally bear fruit. Feel the energy of this truth surge through you. A force both gentle and mighty. A river of light that cannot be stopped. This hour carries the weight of your destiny. The culmination of every choice. Every moment of faith. You are not alone on this path. Heaven's hosts surround you. Their wings beating in rhythm with your heartbeat. Archangel Michael stands at your side. His sword raised in protection. His voice a clarion call to courage. Now is the time to cast off hesitation. To embrace the divine plan laid out for you. Step boldly into this appointed time. For it is yours to claim. From the heights of heaven, a joyous celebration unfolds. A symphony of light and love. Bursting forth in radiant waves. The angels rejoice over you. Their voices rising in harmonious praise. Lifting your spirit higher than you ever imagined possible. Chains of doubt and fear break apart like shattered glass, falling away beneath the flood of divine light. A garden blooms within your soul. Flowers of hope, faith, and renewal. Opening wide to the warm touch of heaven's sun. Light floods the city of your spirit. Filling every corner, every shadowed place. With brilliance and clarity. You are seen, beloved one. Held tenderly in the arms of the divine. The heavenly court watches with reverence. Bearing witness to your courage. Your faith. Your steadfast heart. Your journey is celebrated as a triumph. A testament to the power of grace. To transform even the darkest moments. Angels dance in swirling patterns of gold and white. Their wings shimmering like stars. Against the vast cosmic sky. Every tear you shed was never unnoticed. Each one collected by angels. And transformed into seeds of blessing. You are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses. Ancient souls and celestial beings. Who cheer your every step. Urging you onward with love. Heaven's perspective reveals a truth often unseen. That your struggles were never in vain. That every challenge was part of a divine design. Meant to shape you into the radiant being you are today. You are a beacon, a lighthouse shining across the stormy seas of human experience. The light you carry touches others, sparking hope, kindling faith, awakening dormant dreams. From heaven's vantage point, your life is a sacred dance, a beautiful unfolding of purpose, woven with threads of light and shadow. The divine embrace holds you steady, lifting you when you falter, strengthening you when you grow weary. Know that this perspective is always present, even when earthly eyes fail to see. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his armor gleaming with celestial fire, his sword a symbol of unwavering protection. Together, you walk the path of destiny, guided by heavenly light, empowered by divine love. Celebrate this truth within your heart. For heaven rejoices in your journey. Now and always. Beloved. Hear this word, it is not for later. It is for this moment. Right now. The heavens have spoken. The scrolls of destiny have been unfurled. Each line burns with sacred fire, urgent, clear, alive. You feel it, the tremble beneath your feet. The whisper carried on the wind. The shimmer of unseen light just beyond your sight. This message is the breath of heaven itself, rushing toward you like the dawn breaking the darkest night. It calls you forth, no hesitation, no delay. Can you feel the surge? The angels move swiftly, wings beating the rhythm of divine urgency. Chains are breaking, long-held fears dissolving in the radiant light. Your spirit is waking, rising from the shadows of doubt. A flood of hope courses through your veins, igniting courage you thought lost, stirring faith as fierce as a lion's roar. Now is the moment to lean in, to open the door wide to the miracle coming. The earth trembles softly beneath your feet, signaling the shift in the invisible realms. Your destiny's threads are tightening, woven into the grand tapestry by God's own hand. No more waiting in silence. No more standing at the edge, fearful of the unknown. This is your now, the sacred intersection, where past pain meets future glory. The weight of years lifts from your shoulders, and in its place, a lightness, a freedom, a new song rising from your soul. Hear the chorus of angels, their voices ripple through the skies, echoing hope, restoration, victory. Do not mistake this for mere chance. This is divine intention, piercing through the chaos, cutting through the noise of the world, landing squarely in your heart. Open your eyes to the signs. The gentle rain that refreshes your spirit. The flicker of candlelight in the darkest hour. The sudden peace that calms every storm inside. This word is not just for you. It is for the millions waiting in shadow. For those whose hearts have grown weary. For the souls on the brink of despair. But you have been chosen, called to stand as a beacon in this final hour. A vessel of light in the gathering storm. So rise with boldness. Claim the promise laid before you. Step forward with faith unshaken. For heaven is watching, and time itself leans in to hear your answer. This word is for now. The final call, the last invitation. The turning point where everything changes. Will you answer? Your moment is here. The heavens are poised, waiting for your step forward. Every breath you take now carries the weight of destiny. A sacred invitation to embrace the life God has prepared. Feel the stirring within your soul, like a gentle breeze that grows into a powerful wind. This wind carries whispers of deliverance, promises sealed by the angels themselves. The battlefield is not visible to the eyes of flesh, but the clash of light against darkness is fierce and real. Archangel Michael stands before you, his sword blazing with holy fire, shield raised to guard your heart and mind. Do not let fear cloud your vision now. Darkness will attempt to confuse, to distract, to delay. But your spirit is stronger, your faith is your armor. Look beyond the veil of uncertainty. The miracle approaching is wrapped in light. Its presence almost tangible in the air you breathe. You may feel tired, worn from past battles. But this exhaustion is the soil from which new strength will grow. Every trial you faced has been a step closer to this breakthrough. A divine alignment crafted with perfect timing. Heaven rejoices over you, sending legions of angels to guide your path, to open doors no one else can see, and to pour blessings that overflow beyond measure. This is not just a word to hear. It is a call to awaken, to rise, to step into the fullness of your divine inheritance. Do not hesitate. The time to act is now. You are not alone in this journey. God's promises are sure. Archangel Michael's protection is fierce. Open your heart, open your eyes, and receive the miraculous change waiting just beyond the horizon. Beloved, the time has come to stand fully awake. To be alert, expectant, and ready. No longer can you linger in hesitation. This moment demands your full attention, your unwavering faith, your bold courage. Archangel Michael calls you forth, not as one who fears the storm, but as a warrior cloaked in light, armed with the power of heaven itself. Feel the pulse of divine energy coursing through your veins, lifting you beyond the shadows, beyond the whispers of doubt that once held you captive. You are chosen. You are protected. You are equipped for this hour. Keep your heart open like a door to the divine. Stay alert to the subtle signs. A sudden rush of peace. A quiet voice inside. The soft glow of light where darkness once lingered. This is the sacred shift. The breakthrough you have been praying for. Do not shrink back now. Rise with the strength of the heavens behind you. Walk boldly into the future God has prepared. Your faith is the key. Unlock the blessings waiting to pour forth. The miracles ready to manifest. Remember, this is no ordinary moment. It is a divine appointment. A final warning. A sacred invitation. Stand in alignment with heaven's will. Hold fast to hope. Let your spirit soar on wings of faith. The battle is fierce, but the victory is assured. Archangel Michael's sword shines bright, cutting through every fear, every hesitation, every chain that once bound you. You are called to be a beacon of light in this hour, a testimony of God's power and love. Move forward without delay. Embrace the miracle set before you. The heavens are watching. Your destiny is unfolding. Walk forward now. With courage, with hope, with unwavering faith. The time is now. Heaven waits for no one.